into my eyes and show me your adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made up, baby, that's made up all that we find. Test the waters, oh, it's hard. I think we're getting close. Racing through the waves, I want to be where nobody knows. Take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made up, baby, that's made up all that we find. Electric, feel it in your hands. Hypnotic, watch your body stand. Happiness, this is where we stand.
Take my hand and we'll go away to a different place. Float on air and we'll hide away. I'll be your escape. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, you're ready to begin and just levitate.
Alright, we're live. That should be good. Wait, 60%. Yep, that sounds better. Okay, let's begin. Today's stream is about, well, tonight's stream, we're gonna be continuing the story of, in Zenless Zone Zero, we're gonna be continuing the main story mission for Vivian. This is the second part. If you want to see the first part, there's a VOD available on the channel. And so, let's go. Loading this is gonna take a while. I don't really get why Zenless Zone Zero loading time is a bit slower than Honkai Star Rails, even though, like, yeah, the configuration data, right? It's a bit slower, but I don't know. Okay, let's see where we left off. Oh, gotta claim that first. Actually, before we continue with the story quest, I'm gonna do my dailies first, so that it shouldn't be that rushing. I'm just gonna go with wait, no, I've done Pokra yesterday, so let's try someone else. Caesar. Okay. Next, we're heading off to didn't get lucky that time. And the coffee. Let's get some coffee. How does it go, man? Anybody want some coffee? You want coffee? Anybody want some coffee? Yay!
Sometimes stopping to take a break can help you go further.
Okay, so now that we're done with that, let's claim you. Anybody want some coffee? You want coffee? Okay.
Awaiting further instructions.
Let's see if we can get good discs
or hiring me
tonight.
for a job.
Let's see if we can get good discs tonight, because I really hope we get some good discs tonight. For Pokra. Hunter and Hunted. Okay, let's spin things. Let's change things up a bit. So, attributes.
Handmade Rena at your service.
Let's use.
If you need help, call
Seth.
me anytime.
Seth sounds like a good idea. Let's just try it anyway. I hope my mic isn't too loud. We're gaming, let's go.
Surrender. Resistance is futile.
Oh, we're gaming. To the back. Get in there. If I can hit both at once, that will be a huge time saver. At least under a minute. Come on.
My turn.
Let's finish the job.
After this, I can go home, right?
Was that under a minute? 53. Okay. I'll take that. Main stat HP. Why? Come on, give me a good one. Give me a good one, give me a good one.
Surrender. Wasted time.
Gotcha. Oh.
Make way! Combat isn't my thing!
Yeah, I regret using that for this.
Don't complicate things.
That's the shield.
Don't worry, I'm terribly weak. You may remain silent.
Yeah, that was over a minute, is it? Ah, 101. Haha. Damn it. Again. Bam, bam, bam.
Yep.
My turn.
Ooh. Got it. Go. Yo,
Don't complicate.
once you get the hang of it, Asaba is actually quite a fun character to play.
Resistance is futile.
Yana Divo.
I'll bring you to justice myself.
Let's finish the job.
That was also over a minute. Ah. Never mind that. 103. That's not even the drive design that I want though. Okay. Seth. I mean, good as a defense character, but I'm trying to attack. I'm not trying to
mission?
defend
Take
right
me
now,
along.
so let's use someone else. I don't know. I guess Rina is the best bet.
Time for some joker.
That's not Rina.
1, 2. Yes.
Rina is the
all
best
accounted for.
Let's just go with Rina. I mean, it worked well the last time, so. Hopla, yeah! Bam!
Target practice.
You may withdraw a surrender. Can you see me? Perimeter under control. Good.
Good God. Okay. Ooh, damage. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not what I needed. I need 4 and 6. I need the 4th and 6th drive discs. Fuck. I'm just wasting batteries now, aren't I?
Surrender!
Come on.
Resistance is futile.
Target practice.
Come a little closer. Supporting. Waste of time. Go now, child. In this.
There we go. 58. And yet I didn't get any of the good stuff, any of the good drag discs. For Pokra, damn it.
Awaiting further
I don't
instructions.
think I have.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a
Let's
job?
see. Recommended. What was it recommended again? Impact. Oh, hello. Crit rate, right? At least we got one of them. Okay, we just need one more. And then it'll be Gucci. But it's so hard. Damn. It's so hard. Quick select. I don't need the A rank ones. We're exclusively dealing with S rank discs for now.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a job?
Okay. 6 streets. Let's go to Bargain Needle. See if we can get a good drag disc for her.
The morning air is like a soothing melody. Truly unforgettable.
10. Let's see.
What a perfect mix.
Man. I don't have enough anymore. Never mind, let's just craft one. It's gonna be expensive though. Impact.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
Ooh,
Leaving so soon.
that was expensive.
Ready and waiting.
But
Looking for intel? Or hiring me
at
for
least
a
we have
job?
a full set now. Yes, full set of recommendations. We can enhance this. Okay, drive discs done. What's this about? No. Drive discs done. What you? Expert challenge. I don't have enough. I don't have energy though. Do I? Do I have a battery? Oh, for fuck's sake. Jane? Jane. Weakness is too physical.
Yukishiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
The only other physical that I could use. Never mind, let's just use this for now. Got this.
Outlander. Yep.
Whoopla.
There's no retreat now.
B-rank.
Move it!
Waste of time.
I'm using a lot of Yana.
Resistance is futile.
Oh, okay. Just attack him from behind.
Time to
I'll take you!
It's pointless to resist.
Come on.
One step further.
Whoa, whoa. What the hell was that?
Starlight.
Damn it.
Shine bright.
I really don't like
Just
her.
power. Now
Distance here.
I really don't like double damage game, man. She's such a pain in the ass to deal with.
Mind and body.
It's my turn.
Whoa. That was terrible. But at least we have enough. That was terrible, but at least we have enough to upgrade now. B. C. D. Again with this. At least I'm enjoying the fight.
You will stand still.
There's no retreat now.
I'll take you! Out of my way! I'll take you!
Courage is power. Knowledge is too.
Out of my way!
My bullets never lose sight of their target. Don't move.
I'll take you!
Oh,
Move it!
Time to shine.
It's pointless
Yana
to resist.
behind. Oh yeah. Grind.
In my sight. Don't worry.
Let's go.
Everyone will
Ultimate.
get their share. It's my turn. It's my turn.
Come on.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
There's no retreat now.
Distance here.
Firepower.
It's just a dodging contest with her.
turn!
It's basically just a dodging contest. Come on. Let me dodge some more.
It's my turn!
Boom. How about a little more? I need more. Again.
I'll take you.
My turn.
Out of my way.
Waste of time.
Courage is power!
Listen here.
Time to shine!
It's my turn! It's showtime!
Boom, 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 boom.
It's my turn! In my sight! It's my turn!
Ooh, right in the face.
It's my turn!
Ow.
It's my turn! I've got plenty of bullets!
Come on. Come on.
There's no retreat now!
Perimeter under control.
Boom.
Maximum firepower!
Too easy. That's how you. And that's how you defeat Doppelganger Jane. Just by feeding her with lead. Using using Billy Kid, basically. Anyway, you still need to do the Notorious Hunt. What's the Notorious Hunt for her again? Pompeii. Weakness to fire. Okay. Weakness to fire.
How can I help?
Wait.
Time for some hard labor?
Yeah, okay, we can do. You can use these. Fire no move to the plate.
End of the line!
Need a hand?
Just try me! Try this!
Boom!
Whoa, that's scary.
Oh!
I can take him. You like that?
Come to that!
The boar's a breather too. This party is just getting started.
Try this! End of the line!
So fucking hot. Fuck. Okay, here we go.
My turn.
authorized personnel only!
Okay. Ultimate. Bam, bam, boom. Fire, fire, fire. Burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him. 126. That's okay, I guess. Yeah. Okay, to get E, we need 3 of these.
My loyalty
Never
lies with
mind.
the winner.
I leveled up 3 levels from that. Dang! That's cool. Anyway. Okay, let's continue the story then. Talk to Wise. Oh, Vivian was in the store just now, but you weren't here. Did she need something? It was about to sacrifice core. The first time the sacrifice core appeared was at the auction, so he decided to try and find the security footage from another day. It's possible more happened afterwards and we were simply unaware of it. If you can get the footage, we may gain a few clues. Well, if you have time, head to the Laguna Galleria to meet up with Vivian. Alright, let's go. Earlier, Vivian exchanged information with the acquaintance in the auction house's lounge.
Shawl, I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect.
So that's
I
how
was
you
just covering
pronounce her
someone's
name,
shift.
Shao.
The screening here
I've been
is
pronouncing
super
her name as
strict, and I
Sajal
was afraid the
this whole
supervisor
time.
would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room
So
during
that's
the
how-
supervisor's inspection.
Finally, I know
So
how
I
it's
happened to bump into
pronounced.
this guy, a blonde man
All
wearing a
this
hat,
while.
and I think he was
Holy
checking
shit.
some footage. Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
And that's how she
Blonde,
looks like, apparently.
Wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo... I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working.
Xiao.
I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
After saying goodbye to Xiao, Vivian left the lounge. Okay. Lord Faison, you're here. Someone I used to work part-time with just so happens to be covering shift at the auction. I learned from her that Hugo once took some footage away from him. I think Hugo was planning something so he could hit security footage. But once I knew when Hugo came here, I should be able to guess where he put up the videotape. Huh? We are Mockingbird after all. It should be surprising that we have several ways of communicating information. Should it? Once on a mission, we could use communicators. So Hugo trained a few birds to put trackers on so we could communicate, but after the mission ended, we let them roam free. So that's why they're called Hummingbird? Oh, Mockingbird, sorry. That's why they're called Mockingbird? But I checked the trackers and one of those birds flew near the auction venue on the day Hugo took the footage. It still flies around here from time to time. The tracker only gives a broad area, but I believe this might be something Hugo left for us to find. Not mistaken, the videotape is hidden wherever the bird is. I can't be sure which bird Hugo used this time, but all the birds he originally trained had at least some black feathers. Lord Faithin, let's split up and search the area. If you see a bird, you can send me a picture of it. I should be able to recognize it. Roger, roger. Let's go find a bird. There's a bird. Wait, that's not a blackbird, is it? Wait, I'm supposed to take a picture, right? That's not the bird we're looking for. I don't think that's the bird we're looking for. It's... No, I don't think this is the bird. Find the blackbird. Is it down this alley? This looks more convincing. It's a crow. Black crows and dark alley. Seems a bit cliche, but really a good place to hide something. Let's take a photo of this crow and send it to Vivian. If you're the of your vehicle, he responds, "That's the one." She quickly comes over. That's the one. It's all thanks to Lord Fraser we found them so quickly. If it's here, then Hugo must have hidden the videotape among those boxes. You look through the boxes to find a recording but it's been damaged. After discussing it with him, you took it out of it. So here, but making it. Okay, so let's go back. Hurry, thanks for the effort. Someone watching the recording. The content which is shot is a conversation between Hugo and Camille. Camille. Oh, it's the redhead girl. Oh wait, no.
I'm
Not the redhead girl.
You and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived, and Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands. If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird. I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you. I do not want any of my people to be going into danger. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
the creator will guide me.
The creator will guide you.
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Why has Hugo never mentioned this before?
Now Camille's actions make sense. But why did Hugo never tell us?
Hugo...
Belle, Lycon said there's something urgent he needs to discuss with us right now.
Lycon again?
Alright, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend. With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family. This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
How about me?
So, what should I do?
and attend as her +1.
+1? Lord Phaethon, please go with me!
Master Proxy,
The
it
sim.
seems Miss Vivian requires your presence, so
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely!
Let's go together.
All right, then let's go together.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you
Wow.
encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or
She
contact me
is
for backup.
infatuated with
I hope
Belle.
everything goes well for you tonight.
You get in contact with Burton. He said we'll come straight later to escort us to the banquet. Is there anything I need to look out for? Don't worry, Lord Phaethon. Just leave the social agent to me. I won't let any evildoers get close to you. But since there's still some time before we have to go, should we watch an instructional videotape on the formal dinner etiquette together? I learned everything from the videotapes when I first went undercover at a banquet for Mission 2. Though such a method isn't sufficient to master it, it's enough to deal with this one excursion. Then let's watch. Yep, I will go over the key details for you as we watch the tape. You do some ultimate studying on the etiquette expected at a formal banquet for your mission that night. Before you know it, everything has arrived. The evening has arrived, sorry. Lord Phaethon, Burton sent his location. Are you ready to join me for the banquet? Let's go. I'll meet up with Burton first and make sure he's not tampered with the car. Lord Phaethon, please wait 5 minutes before joining me. I'll be safer this way. Vivian heads up first. After 5 minutes, she sends a message saying it's all good. Let's go meet up. Alright. Okay. Eh? Oh, it's just outside. I thought we have to go somewhere. Oh, the car is here. Nice ride, bro. Miss Banshee, this is... is something the matter? What I meant is, this person doesn't look like your bodyguard. The Ravenlocks can protect me, no? If that's true, why would I bring a bodyguard? This is my escort for the night. She heard the Ravenlocks are throwing a true feast for the centuries, with plenty of delicacies not available anywhere else, and she wanted to try some. You aren't so stingy as to not even allow your guests to +1, are you? Of course not, since you're an important companion of Miss Vivian's. You are also my honored guest. Let us be off then. My chauffeur shall take you to the port, and from there we will take a speedboat to the manor. About an hour later, you left at the Ravenlock Manor. With Burton's guidance, you go through numerous security checks before finally arriving at the banquet hall. Wait, are we actually going to the manor? Oh,
Miss
no.
Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
We both know what's what, so let's cut the small talk. I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than most here. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Don't be so tense. If
She's
I'm not
a
mistaken,
very good talker.
it's about time the banquet began.
No
My
wonder she
companion and I are
insists on
practically
doing the
famished.
socializer.
Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
So, can we go get something to eat now? And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you.
Dessert?
We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach. As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you. I'll come find you later. I wish you a pleasant evening.
These kinds of people
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with. I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
What did you mean by dessert?
What did you mean by dessert just now? I couldn't really follow.
Hugo taught me that bringing up dessert in such situations is a way of telling the other party they need to offer more. Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burden wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
All right, I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon.
According to the plan, you had defeated the manor after sneaking out to the banquet hall with Vivian. It doesn't take you long to reach Hartman's study, and with a gentle push, the door actually opened.
Isn't this going a bit too well?
Let's contact Lycon.
The security around the manor is really strict, but inside might be more lax. But just in case, let's tell Lycon.
Right. Having some backup would be safer.
My top priority is to investigate Hartman's office.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
And let's split up.
Then let's split up.
Vivian searched through Hartman's office for a while, but find nothing. Just then, footsteps suddenly come from outside. And in a moment of panic, you hide behind the desk.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him.
Oh, shit.
Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
Hartman rages again, aiming at the desk. Yet, there is no gunshot. With the middle of the familiar voice comes.
The bullet? How?
Dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another?
Wait, he's
alive? You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon, when I have yet to trample you into the dirt?
You filthy bastard!
How did
you only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks?
Wasn't he
Perhaps you'd
stabbed
like
through
to
the
know
heart?
what I managed to accomplish using this faked death of mine. My dear uncle.
shortly before.
Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end.
Ooh, we get to be him now.
It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, you think too highly of my physical capabilities. Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved. Why do you look so angry? You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props. Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
You'd understand it. Of course, if things really did go awry, I had alternative plans. You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
You're insane.
Aw, I'm flattered.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally I would not hide anything from you. Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held toward your master, the Mayflower family. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Exaltists. That's where I got my intel on what Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly. He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means, but lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
Interesting.
You aren't hopeless yet. How delightful. In short, I'm more well-informed than your lot because I get around, dealing with all these different important figures. But of course, it comes at a cost. It's only fair. After all, you can't hide the smoke from a wildfire. Rather than trying to carefully tame it and risk setting yourself alight, it's better to let it burn free.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman. That was intentional too, then?
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Now no one cares for me anymore, and all eyes are on Hartman. A perfect situation for keeping the Ravenlock family in check while dealing a cutting blow to the Exaltists behind them. Another crucial point is Vivian and Phaethon.
So it's like
I must sever any ties
really,
they have
he really
with
is
me
playing 4D chess
or
with
Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done. That's the only way they would be safe, allowing the plan to continue.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy. So, those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss. Obviously, it was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe me if I said it's for justice? But unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. And I will make sure that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers a slow, torturous end. Of course. I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists. That's all.
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve. Lycon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
That's a lot of damage. Looking to go to a small warehouse in Port August. Hugo is quite pleased with the place. After scanning the area firmly, he sits down and pulls up some rope and ties himself up.
What exactly are you doing?
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crazy Exaltists. After use, it allows control of the victim's mind. To some extent.
You were dosed with it?
To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration.
Hugo starts like on work a bit back in the private suit. He was negotiating with Hartman, and the only reason Hartman agrees to work with him is because of this. Because he had drug that led liquid. Other than that, every time Hugo and Hartman met up, the latter would always add a small dose of that drug into Hugo's cup and then ask questions attempting to glean information.
After finding out about it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition. The good news is he gave me a very low dosage, perhaps because he was afraid I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset, preventing me from actually being under his control. I simply need to put on a show in front of my dear uncle. The bad news is that currently there is no antidote. When I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt when my body reaches its limit. It may even break my mind. And that's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences. So, I will lock myself in this room for however long that takes. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting myself. Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door, no matter what you hear.
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
This is advice I received from a doctor. Or are you saying you don't believe I can make it? So, I can't. Come find me here at the scheduled time. All you need to do is smile and await my victory.
Oh boy.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed. You never have. And you never will.
Jeez.
Well, time is short. Let's begin.
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
Bruh. After who knows how long, after enduring seemingly endless pain, Hugo finally awakened. The ropes that bound him had come undone, though he didn't know when that happened. Hugo checked himself over. Thankfully, he hadn't injured himself that badly while he was going crazy. After some time, Hugo straightens out the tire and tidies himself up and opens the warehouse door.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet?
Oh.
Lycon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself? Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
It's all your fault. Why were you born with those eyes? What? If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be in this mess. I had made it. I endured it for so long. All those years of planning. I was so close. He already agreed. You! Go and beg him to reconsider for me, okay? Take him. Tell him you'll do anything. Tell him he'll take me back. No, he won't want to see you now. You can't go and see him. Mother.
It's all your fault! I wish I had never given birth to you!
The woman's face is distorted with hatred, as if the person before her is not her child, but an enemy who destroyed her future. She blames it all on her.
Everything will get better if you just die, right?
What the fuck is...
If you die, he'll come
You're
back.
a terrible mother.
We'll have another, more perfect child. One who will inherit the Ravenlock family bloodline. Then I'll be able to escape this pain. So, Hugo, for the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay?
What kind of mother are you? What the hell? She raises her hand to feel better. Scissors and keep gleaming with chilling light. She strikes a sharp point straight towards Hugo's paler eye. Bruh. Then she doesn't vanish into shit and never existed at all. What the hell?
So, I wasn't awake yet after all.
That's because you don't want to wake up again.
Who are you?
I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. Your most true self. You want to kill her, don't you? Your so-called mother. Every time she beat you without reason, when she tried to gouge out your eyes, when she sold you into that hell, laughing all the while. You wanted to be the one to end her life.
Damn, this got dark really fast.
Hunt her down and make her pay for the living hell of a childhood she made you suffer.
Yes, I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother.
Yeah.
She did everything she could to try and get into the Ravenlock family, believing she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything and never realizing she was a pawn, discarded from the very beginning. So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very
What's wrong with heterochromia? It's pretty cool.
But I won't kill
Like,
her
imagine having
because I know
different
it
colored
won't change
eyes.
anything.
That's
She was incapable.
fucking, like,
of loving
that's a
me,
conversation starter,
just
man.
as she is
It's
incapable of
cool.
loving herself.
People say it's not, like, it's, people say it's a disability, but I think it's an ability, man. Like, whoa.
Magnanimous and forgiving fool.
Don't compare us.
Like,
I've
if I
simply
had
come
Heather
to
come here
understand love.
back in school,
or
I'd be the
hate.
coolest kid
I make
in
my
class,
own
man.
choices, and they have nothing to do with anyone else.
She sold you to the Ravenlock family for a huge sum of money. She used that money to start a new life without you. While she was indulging herself, you were going through hell in the Ravenlock Manor. Does it not torment you? Do you not feel the hatred? Do you not want to demand answers?
Yeah.
Kill her. Only by killing her can you be truly free.
For a long time, I thought the same way. But now, well, I want to make a different choice.
Stop lying to yourself. You never had a choice. This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Like before, you'll be nothing but a worm, trampled into the dirt by those so-called elites. Do you still not get it? This is how the world is, and always has been. Hesitate and you'll be the victim. If you don't grab your knife first, you'll end up being on the other end of the blade. If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules. Just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way was because we were weak. So listen to me. Find that woman, kill her, and prove to this world your strength. It's what she deserves. Why forgive them? They don't deserve it.
I'm not forgiving them. Or rather, I don't care about them. They don't even matter, at least not yet. You know, perhaps the person I hate the most, the one I truly cannot forgive, has never been someone else, but rather my weak, powerless past self who could do nothing but hide inside a closet and cry. I hate myself for having neither the strength nor the courage to resist. I hate myself for begging for so-called familial love, even after being treated so terribly. I hate that despite the pain of my wounds, I still hope to receive the carrot and not the stick. And that me is you, correct? So, I forgive you. I forgive myself.
Forgiving yourself, the first step towards moving on.
You'll regret
I know how that feels.
Fool. Your pretty words mean nothing. You will ultimately return here to me.
After an intense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens in a dark warehouse. Rose found him at the commandant at some point. Hugo waits to the deep breath, taking their deep breath with damp air and stands up. Hugo straightens up his attire and tightens himself up. Then he opens the warehouse door.
I see.
Again?
This is still an illusion.
Find
I wonder
Serena.
who's going to show up this time.
Ooh.
Brother!
Serena?
Hugo! Let's play hide and seek!
What? Find
I'm
Serena.
already hiding! You'll find me, right? Like you always do!
Serena.
Not here. Oh, I'm such an idiot. There's a marker.
harder to find than any place you showed me.
Okay.
Hey, Hugo, do you ever wonder why I had to die?
What?
It was because of me.
Since when did this game become a horror game?
It's all your fault. If only you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer.
Okay, next marker appeared.
Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time. Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before. I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I?
Yes.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer?
Oh shit.
Why is kindness always punished instead? Tell me, Hugo, why? Hugo, are you lost? Go back the way you came. I left you a surprise there.
Dissatisfied servant, indifferent servant, angry servant. What a cruel bastard. As expected from a disgusting bastard. Lady Serena was so nice to him, yet he... How does he still have the nerve to stay in his house? He shouldn't have left him in from the start. Filthy low blood. What the hell happened between him and her? Business to prison night robbery and rage from a wave of treasures through him, threatening to drown him. Then, as the cacophony reaches its peak, it goes silent. The air seems to congeal the silence, deep and oppressive. It is as if time stood still, with only his rapid heartbeats echoing.
I told you that you would eventually return.
We meet again, my friend.
I told you, I am you. The side of you that you've always tried to deny existed.
Of course. I know. This time it's about Serena.
Serena.
Right.
Yes. Your half-sister. And the only child in the Ravenlock family who was kind to you. Unfortunately, it was her kindness that led to her untimely death.
It was my fault.
I don't like the way you blame yourself, because that means I'm to blame as well. And I don't think I did anything wrong. Your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father? He saw your talent and wanted to use you to push the other children into competing with each other.
My brothers and sisters wanted to get rid of me from the moment they first saw me.
In their eyes, you were no more than a slave. But Serena dared to treat you, a slave, as if you were human. And so, she was fated to die.
They tried to kill me. Many times. But I was careful, and they did not succeed.
So they killed Serena, who was weaker, an easier target, and pinned everything on you. Serena died in your place. Those cruel brats thought that by reporting this to Father, they could use it to get rid of you, a rival who threatened their positions. Yet, not only did Father not blame you for the incident, he praised you for it.
In this world, only the ruthless, cruel, and merciless can stand at the top.
And that's exactly what you managed to live up to, no? You found a perfect opportunity thereafter to catch the ringleader of the group who framed you and almost beat him to death. Oh, you should have seen the expression on your face back then. Oh, crazed and manic with utmost delight.
I don't remember that.
Seemingly unsatisfied with his answer, the inner demon transformed into him again.
Here you go again.
Oh, damn.
Trying to deny your desires. Deep down inside, you've always wondered. Asking yourself why these evil people never got the punishment they deserved. Why the world is so unfair. Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that day when you beat that boy's face into the dirt until he was barely recognizable. His disgusting blood staining your fists. Recall your exhilaration, your cathartic release of rage, that outpour of hatred. That victory.
My inner demons are telling me boobs are good.
You deserve it.
Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead. I cannot take revenge against the long deceased.
My inner demon is telling me to jump.
Hartman's hand. Dying in
My
the
inner
power
demon
struggle
is
to become
telling me
the
to drink
Ravenlock
that
family's
mysterious
heir,
liquid.
rather than by our scythe. Boring.
Boring. I find it hilariously ironic. Children who would murder their own kin for scraps of power dead at the hand of their uncle who followed their example. Is that not karma? Power struggles pitting kin against each other, betrayal, suspicion, and hatred between people of the same blood. It's like a curse written into the Ravenlock family's genes. Laughably stupid.
Don't forget, my dear, that the same blood flows through your veins.
As if to prove his words, the inner demon transformed into Hartman. That guy.
That's right, my dear nephew. No matter how much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your veins. Survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve to live. Only the strongest deserve to rule. This is the path of success that has led the Ravenlock family to victory countless times. A blessing and a curse etched into your flesh and blood. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family. You are destined to one day become someone like me, like your father.
Is that fear I sense? I can see you trembling. Why does the Ravenlock bloodline terrify you so?
I won't become like my father. Never.
You won't become a failure like him. So relax. Our power eclipses him, and so does our ambition. So, do not deny your own desires. Do not resist your own ambition. This is the talent you were born with. The best gift fate has ever given you. Admit it. Deep within your heart lies a spark, yearning to ignite a raging inferno that will burn everything down. And I am that spark.
After intense bout of dizziness, Hugo awakens in a dark warehouse. Blah 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 blah. It's the same thing. Are we done?
Lycon.
Lycon?
Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you.
Or maybe not.
Seeing you means this never-ending nightmare is finally over, right?
Oh no. Seems kinda fishy. Why did you break our oath? Why did you use me? My eye and these legs, they were all your fault. You know, you are exactly like your father.
I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man, my father, is really like.
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions. Just like what you're doing right now.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set Mockingbird's target there. To seek revenge, you plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant, and you failed. After almost being assassinated, your father was furious and locked everyone in the hall, but was unable to find the assassin.
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning them into victims of the hollow, an easy feat for the Ravenlock family.
Oof.
So, the one who killed innocents was my father, not me.
You knew what choice an extremist like him would make, and you used the chaos to once again attempt an assassination. This time you succeeded. You killed your own father at the cost of innocent lives. Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only thing you care about is your revenge. How is that any different from your father?
Enough. I'm tired. I may hate him for betraying me, but he wouldn't say something like that.
What?
You aren't Lycon. You're the other me, hidden deep within my heart.
He takes a deep breath and slowly opened his eyes. Lycon is gone, and in his place is that familiar figure. Without a doubt, he still is an illusion. Huh.
I've been waiting for you, my dear.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place, even turning the tables on me.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. There's no such thing as having an advantage over oneself. We are ultimately one and the same, forever inseparable.
Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycon split, You didn't even try to clear up the misunderstanding, didn't deny or argue against what he said. Because you realized that deep down, he was right about you. You just hadn't acted on it yet. Some people live only to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes, murder is what brings justice back into this world.
For that, I must stain these hands in blood.
That's right. Just like what you said before you faked your death. Were those words really just an act? To slay the dragon, you must first become one with sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. You know the truth better than anyone. If you hadn't hesitated and instead seized the first opportunity to kill your father,
Dude, he angry. Look at that eye.
Innocent civilians wouldn't have died. Your partner wouldn't have lost an eye and both legs trying to save people. And Mockingbird would have never gotten to that point. You can save more people. Save good people. Save more lives than the evil ones you take.
I've spent countless hours in regret over that incident.
So why not submit to your true nature? You want to be the judge, jury, and executioner of this world. And you can.
I wasn't responsible for Father's death. The true mastermind is my uncle, Hartman. His schemes to kill the head of the family were all so he could take control. Mockingbird was simply unlucky enough to get caught up in it. So, for a behemoth like the Ravenlock family, with its roots so deep, a single person's death, regardless of who that person is, wouldn't change anything. Of course, whether it's Tops, the Mayflower family, or even the entire world, it's actually all the same. I refuse to be dragged down by pointless hatred any longer.
You foolish, stubborn idiot. Do you understand the power of hatred? Have we not come this far precisely because of it?
Ow.
Or are you going to follow Lycon and Jack's twisted logic? Come on. You don't actually trust anyone? Otherwise, why would you hide this whole scheme of faking your death from them? You've built an impenetrable wall around your heart, keeping everyone out. Of course you are right to do so. No one in this world can be trusted. Always. All you'll receive is hatred from your own blood and no love. Suspicion from your companions, and betrayal that comes all too easily. But the most ridiculous thing is that you want them to trust you. You stay silent and long for them to notice your suffering. You yearn for your companion's understanding and trust. Idiot. That's why you are incapable of exploiting them for your own ends. You care about their safety even more than your own. But remember, only the weak need companions. And we are children born from hatred. We are different from them. I will never be like them, and I don't need to be. Come. Let me show you what powers we can wield.
But you are me. And I'll never lose to myself.
Wait, are we going to be fighting a bamboo? No, it's a cutscene, right? Oh, we're fighting ourselves. We're actually fighting ourselves. Combat tutorial. When an X special attack or ultimate hits a stun enemy, the totalized effect is triggered. This effect increases the skill's damage multiplier based on the enemy's remaining stun duration at the moment of activation. After triggering totalize, the enemy will immediately recover from stun, and a certain amount of days will be inflicted based on the remaining stun duration.
Think about all the injustice you've suffered.
Whoa.
If you choose to
Whoa! What the hell?
Yourself, you know that.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
You're just afraid to admit it. Is that all? You're too scared to face your true self and what you truly desire.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I love the moves. Ow.
Are you trying to kill me? You think you can just get rid of me?
Again? No?
Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen. When it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
Finally, it's time to meet up with Lycon.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner.
Bro. I won't lie, he looks kinda hot. Does that make me gay?
This is just like what I saw in my dream. Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
Are you sure you are fully recovered?
How about we fight, and I'll show you how recovered I am.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
Icon falls silent for a moment, eventually hands over a coin. No, looking at packaging, it's not a coin, it's very familiar chocolate.
How thoughtful. I'm touched. Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
I'd rather you not starve to death.
Goku takes the coin. After a moment's silence, he eventually eats it.
Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No. I've just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable. Either way, thank you.
Now tell me, what exactly happened in the warehouse?
Just going a bit crazy from you know what. Were you expecting anything else? But I did have a very long dream. A dream about many things from the past. If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy. You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro.
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then.
I wanted to ask, what you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death, was that part of the act?
Oh, you mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting. After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird. To betray me.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done. Or Mockingbird.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people and has genuinely managed to cause trouble for those who abuse their positions of power for evil. Yet those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people we helped remain destitute and suffering, willing to become slaves to those in power for scraps. But just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic and flawed, as little as we actually achieved, even the slightest change is by no means meaningless. Nothing holds more value to me than Mockingbird.
Wow. Ego stares at the ocean. A gentle breeze lifts its golden locks. The sunlight glances off all.
All right, let's catch up later. I still have things to do and need to wrap up my plan.
I thought you would rest up first.
As much as I would prefer that. My dear uncle and the Exaltus fanatics likely would not give me such an opportunity. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. And if everything goes very well, I'll soon have solid evidence of the Ravenlock family's crimes. Well then, thank you for your assistance, former partner. Let's part ways here.
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to deal with those useless fools.
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well, whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down.
Before that, don't you have something to tell me? What do you mean? Don't play coy with me. I know you're not spilling your whole plan. So, you kick things off by approaching Edmund from the top's big shots. How do you manage to sweet-talk him? I'm a bit of an illegitimate child, but I still have that Ravenlock family blood running through my veins. Funnily enough, this Lord Edmund thing's direct lineage is way more noble than the side branches, which is absolutely laughable. So, I played his arrogance to my advantage. And let's be real, I had some juicy intel to swap with those high rollers. But that's Mockingbird's secret, so I can't say any outsiders in on it. I can't let him into it. Was the sacrifice core from the mayor's lab your handiwork too? You could say that. The security there is no joke, so I had to leverage tops for some extra intel. After all, as you know, they've got plenty of moles planted next to your mayor. And it was you who threw the sacrifice core up for auction to lure the Exaltists. You knew they'd be all over it. Yep, I embedded the sacrifice core right into the robe of heroes. They actually match pretty nicely, don't you think? Classic you. I heard that after the auction, they found a stash of counterfeit Denny's. Feel free to take a wild guesses, but honestly, I think those Denny's would rather be out in the wild than sitting in those hoity-toity accounts. Then you found Hartman and talked him into partnership, getting your hands on more intel on the sacrifice and Exaltus. After that, you shot this crime warning letter to the mayor, giving the city a legit reason to spring into action. Yep, that was spot on. Look at you, real genius over there. In the end, you faked your own death to pull yourself out of the mess, and you used the whole show to redirect everyone's attention to Hartman and the Ravenlocks, keeping the Exaltus on their toes. Hold on a sec. If that's all there is, why did you let Hartman slip you the drug? I mean, you'd have a way to dodge that kind of thing. Lycon, I've got something I've been keeping under wraps. Actually, I've teamed up with your beloved mayor. What? When it comes to swapping the Exaltus, the mayor and I are on the same wavelength, so we can totally collaborate. What you should be wondering is why he didn't clue you into this. The mayor must have his own reasons. If you can convince yourself that, more power to you. Just know, if you ever want to swim back to Mockingbird, you can come beg me. I'll make sure to turn you down gracefully. Alright, enough chit-chat, we've got bigger things to deal with. What a conversation, huh?
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too. Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Come on, let's get them out of here.
Whoa! You untie the workers. Thank goodness, someone's here to save us. Thank you. You're welcome. So, could you tell us what those Ravenlocks did to you before they ran off? They're a bunch of liars. They tricked us into this Hollow. They said they had a job with high pay for us, but they kept avoiding the topic after we got here. Something didn't seem right, so I wanted to leave, but then they showed us their true colors. They tied us all up and told us they were gonna ship us off somewhere. They didn't make you take any weird medicine, did they? Medicine? No. But it wasn't just us they tricked. Another group went that way. I see. Here, take this carrot. There's an exit nearby. You should get out of here as soon as possible. Can't thank you enough. Let's go, Hugo. We must save the rest of them. You sure are eager.
Bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
Wow. Bam.
You're welcome to try.
Alright.
More workers here.
Wait, hold on.
And
Did
quite
I-
a lot of them.
Did I miss a box down there? I didn't, did I? Let's see, let's check. We came from here, right? So, let's go back. Open sesame. Went by the workers. Oh, who are you? Your saviors. Thank you. Thank you. I had a bad feeling about that group from the start. Should have ignored my gut instinct. Did those Ravenlocks do anything to you? Do anything? Well, we weren't doing as we were told, so they just tied us up. Nothing else? Good. Oh, right. There was another bunch of workers ahead of us. They should be by the roof. Don't worry, I'll handle it. You should get out of here as soon as you can. Let's continue.
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Of course. He threw them into the hollow like offerings for the Exaltists. To him, those workers are just another resource.
Oh no.
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. Let's listen in on what they're saying first. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the plan is absolutely foolproof.
The compensation you promised. It's all real, right? All we have to do is follow you into the hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of dennies. It sounds real suspicious.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family's savings. So that's why...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious. As long as I can get paid, I'll do anything. Even risk my life.
Bro, no, nothing's worth your life.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family, you're part of a big company in Tops. You wouldn't go back on your word, right?
Don't worry, you'll get every denny you were promised. But before we start, you all need to take this medicine first.
Oh no, the medicine! The fierce man pulls out a bunch of white pills and gives one to each worker. Another Ravenlock family member seems to be doubtful and means soon to whisper. Uh-oh.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time like this. And the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an early release for them.
What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills before. Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude. There's tons of people who'd kill for something like this.
Exactly! You'll be working in the hollow for several hours. This is essential medication. You have to take it before we continue. If you refuse, then you can forget about the job. Of course, you won't receive the compensation either.
Lycon, what are you doing?
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
All right. It's a little complicated, but simply put, these workers will be fine. Of course, it's your choice to trust me or not. But if you try to rush in, I will stop you.
I trust you.
You think I really run comfortably shoving a pill into the worker's mouth. After capturing everything, you go let sigh a sigh of relief.
All right. That's the evidence. Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
Don't forget, you owe me an explanation. Also, don't overdo it and kill them, even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
All right, Your Holiness, Saint Lycon.
Who the hell are you?
Why don't you take a guess?
Whoa! We're the ones here to stop you.
Kent, your legs? How are they feeling?
I'm fine.
To be honest,
let's beat 'em up
I think
together.
I prefer the way you used to fight. Madness. You had a lot more aggression.
That ultimate was awesome. The two defeat the Ravenlock family members.
Ah, damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this boring game for them.
I don't have a choice. From the moment I was born into the Ravenlock family,
You always have a choice, if you're willing to act. All right, let's end the small talk here.
Chops it back at the next Ravenlock games.
Don't worry, Lycon. I didn't hit them too hard, just enough to keep them quiet.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always, a certain someone should take some lessons from you. I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
Wait, she's in on it? Lucas carried the Ravenlock family members away, now only Lycon and Hugo remain.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly what's going on here?
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets. Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, we should have results soon.
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote, correct?
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation between you and Jack. Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on my knees and beg for you to trust me? You know there's no way I'd allow myself to do such a thing. Besides, back then, even I was confused about myself.
Jack,
It's all in the past. You don't need to explain anything to me. Enough. We should get going. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location. Lycon? That incident back then. I didn't do it. It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. It was Hartman who killed my father, too. I only discovered the truth long after the fact. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. But he wasn't. I couldn't kill him. And even before that, if I hadn't hesitated, none of what followed would have happened. Even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate. They're beneath me. And I have more important things to do. I know we may never agree on that point, Lycon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it became. So, I could only accept that crazed, hateful, and malicious side of myself. As long as I know I will never become like my father, like Hartman, that is enough for me.
You've changed. But I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words, and I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right, even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path. Lycon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
It was just an accident, not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you. I used to think you wanted power, that everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment on all in this world like a god.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. There are many things that we are powerless to change. But there are also many choices we can make. Just as I said before, I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
I'm glad you think that way.
Let's go. I still have one last thing to do. To witness the end of Ravenlock.
As Hugo recounts the process of getting Vivian's heart and unable to listen any longer, slams the table in anger.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further affiliation with them.
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. Same goes for you, Uncle.
You leave the Ravenlock right on Hugo's speedboat. After reaching Port Elpis, you wait for Lycon to arrive.
You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too. And I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions? Lycon's taking care of everything outside. We should go. Also, Belle, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
Wow. With Lycon's assistance, the sex was released to the Ravenlock family member and trying to bigger store. Okay.
Master Proxy, although it is late, there is some important intel that I must give you now.
You knew about everything.
So, Lycon, you knew about Hugo's plan to fake his death?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste. I need to return to rest before midnight.
You guys are really close.
You two sure are close.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger. Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator. So the
That's a lot of
Exaltists
sacrifices.
don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control. Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created and wants to create new sacrifices.
We have no clue where the real core is.
Never mind the sacrifice. Hartman's sacrifice core is a fake. We don't know where the real one's gone.
The real core has always been here.
Here? In Lord Phaethon's video store?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear proxy?
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
How about our dear proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
After finding the pendant, separate Vivian takes it and gently presses the hidden trust. Pendant clicks open in the middle. Inside is the sacrifice core. Wow. What?
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed. Since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead, I won't go back on my promises.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere.
We don't need to worry about the sacrifice core now.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes, and we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
All right, that's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed. I'll contact you again once I have something.
Wow. What's wrong, Lycon? Weren't you rushed to get back and rest? You act like you're gonna turn into a werewolf after midnight or something. Bro, don't say that. How are you feeling now? Relax, I'm not kicking the bucket just yet. But you look a little more run down than you before. Just getting over something nasty, that's all. Risking your neck like that wasn't exactly smart. Maybe you should have. Lycon, remember what I said back when I faked my death? For a permanent and absolute recovery, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh and persevere through the darkest hours before dawn. Not wrong, sure, but it was arrogant enough. Instead of playing God and picking who lives or dies, I'd rather just do what I can do. Because at the end of the day, a person can only shape their own destiny, nothing more. You've really come a long way. But I appreciate the compliment. Hugo, you've got a lot of explaining to do. No more secrets. I will. I'll lay it out. I'll lay it all out, promise. After a little chat, Lycon, Hugo, and Vivian say their goodbye and take off. Back in your room, you drift off to sleep. Nice, deep night sleep, okay. Well, Hugo sent a message earlier. There's new progress on the sacrifice situation. They found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. He wants us to be the guide. He, Vivian, and Lycon will be hiding into the hollow with us to destroy the serum. I'll use the HDD system this time to head into the hallway with you all. Tell me when you're ready and we'll bring EOS with you. Okay, we'll stop here for now. It's been long enough, it's about 2 hours already. But we'll continue tomorrow, and probably that's part 3, and probably the last part, I think. I'm not sure exactly. But I am interested to see what will go on after this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Well, I don't think anyone watched this time, but it's okay. The VOD will be up soon. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next stream tomorrow, hopefully. So thank you. Oh yeah, there won't be any. I don't think there will be any stream for Honkai Star Rail tonight because it's getting late, and I have work tomorrow. So I'll probably, maybe if I have time, I'll stream Honkai Star Rail tomorrow, together with Zenless, of course. And so I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and good night, good evening, good night.